King of Glory. It is a song that is lifted from the very pages of the Bible, Psalm 24, an ancient psalm, some 3 centuries old. It's a psalm that historians tell us that David and the people of God must have sang when he recaptured the Ark of the Covenant and they processed back into the holy city of Jerusalem. The Ark of the Covenant symbolized the presence of God, and they were bringing the presence of God back to the people of God. And that was such an awesome and incredible spectacle that they rehearse it annually every year. In fact, they start the week off, first day of the week, at the temple singing from Psalm 24. If you had been there, it would have been a dramatic scene. The processional with the Ark of the Covenant on their way to the holy city of Jerusalem. And as they were walking, they were singing. This psalm reminded them that worshiping God was a top priority. And so as they walked, they started reminiscing in song about the nature of God, about his power, and about the fact that he was the creator and sustainer of all. And so they began to sing, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it among the floods. And after having talked about him like that, they wonder, well, who are we to be in his presence? Who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, and who has not lifted up his soul to vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. And then as they begin to talk about that, they say, these are the people who will receive the blessings of the Lord and the righteousness of God. And then as they approached the city limits, as they got to the gates, there would be a choir with the processional, and then there would be a choir at the gate. And they would begin to respond to each other in antiphonal response. As they approached the gates, wanting to get in, they would say, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. And then the people at the gate would say, well, who is the King of glory? And they will respond, the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. So lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. And they would say, well, who is the King of glory? And they would say, the Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory. Can I ask you a question? Does anybody know who the King of glory is? He's the one who gives triumph in tragedy. He's the one that gives victory in vicissitudes. Anybody know who the King of glory is? Prosperity and poverty, health when there's sickness. You know who the King of glory is? He's the one who went to Calvary one day, hung out on the cross, put him in a barrel. Do you know who the King of glory is? Early Sunday morning, he took the sting out of death and robbed the victory from the grave and snatched the crown from Satan's head. And all power in the heaven and earth. He is the King of glory.